So just about set. And starting in this one, Frankie Montas. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
1-1.
And now 2-1. The Mets would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. And there's a foul ball. Goes down looking. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. There's a strike.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boo. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
1 out. Runner at second. Bellinger up to hit. And that's fouled off. The pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at second. 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher Carlos Rodon. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow.
Oh, this is deep to left center, way back there, on its way, gone. Into the second deck it goes, and the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Juan Soto, the next to hit. Yeah, there's the strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Volpe pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. In the air to left center. Bellinger settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. swings through that one.
No ball.
Chisholm, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitchers umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Bruce. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you. Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go in order, still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now here's Jeff McNeil. Rodon back to work. That one to first. Goldie takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
No, that's foul. That's foul.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball.
1 out, base is empty. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
No, that's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That's out number 2. Ronnie Mauricio now. And first offering is fouled off. Torrens leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a little bit high. 1-2 to count. And that's in the dirt. Line drive. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double, and it's 2-zip. Back here in Queens, on to the 3rd inning. The batter now, Anthony Volpe. Inside corner for a strike, 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Montas winds and deals. Headed towards the corner. Soto really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly.
Runner takes off. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. Line to left. Nimmo makes the catch. 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge. Doubled his first time up. Slice down the right side. Judge waits. Runner on the go. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Volpe around third. He's safe. And it's a 1-run game. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger, in for a strike. 0-1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Out towards right center. That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Nimmo leads off second with nobody out. Ripped on the ground to second, on to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Soto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One gone, runner at first. Pete Alonso will hit next. That's a slider for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left side. Stanton sizing this one up. Brings it in, and there's two away.
Now batting.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now with the Subway Series. On to the fourth. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one is in for a strike.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that misses. 2-1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low, and the count's full. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Down in order go the Yankees. Score holds, it's 3-1. Bottom of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. And that one fouled off. Rodon ready. Here comes. And now the count is even. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bellinger makes the grab.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Beatty, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. Doubled in his first AB. On the ground. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 1. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, J.C. Esquera. Montas back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Outside low, 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Esquera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Squirts away a little bit. That one 95 to finish him off.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clay Holmes will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
So the lineup flips over. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strike.
The Mets leading by 2. And we're at the top of the 5th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 1. Back now with the Subway Series. Bottom of the inning, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One down. Back to the top of the Mets order. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. This one chopped to first, but it kicks foul. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And a count 1-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boog, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
This one popped up. Volpe makes the grab, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 1. Back now with the Subway Series. Here comes Aaron Judge. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering is down low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Battling here as he fouls it away. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Chisholm struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 70. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. He nails one out to right. It's 4-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Man at first, nobody out. So now here's the Mets DH. Jeff McNeil has grounded out a couple of times. There's a swing and a drive. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Puts a bunt down. Goldie. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Strike 1. Puts a bunt down. Handles, throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 70 gives way. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Will Warren.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Mauricio at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to center field. Bellinger sizing it up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Mauricio with the throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. And there's a foul ball. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around. Rule the swing. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. First pitch just misses.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. This one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Juan Soto. That clips the zone. 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Judge has it sized up. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Back here in Queens, digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Swung on, belted. Back there. That's long gone. He'll circle the bases, and they close the gap. It's 6-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back to the top of the order now, and here is Jason Dominguez. Lindor in there safely. Man at first. And now Aaron Judge. And a swing and a miss there. The Yankees looking to rally. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to
Beatty to Mauricio for one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. That one missing inside.
1-0.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings over the top of that one. On the ground, out to short. Lindor throws to first in time, and Bellinger is out. And that will end the inning. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now 6-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now, Pete Alonso. Warren back to work. Outside, 1-0. Warren, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. That misses, and that's ball 1. Alonso at second with nobody out. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one ripped. Into the bullpen and gone. And they add to the lead. It's 8-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Just missed. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
First base.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And now two aboard, safe at second.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Warren out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Devin Williams into the game.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Now here is Tyrone Taylor. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. So first and second with two outs. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 4 with a double. And first offering is fouled off. Two aboard, two outs. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Stanton now. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Out to short. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Here is Goldschmidt. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Esquera stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's in there. Fastball for a strike. 1 strike away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs. But it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Don't nobody want it damn slow when you put in. Sneak door. Sneak door. Don't nobody want to liberate the weight of the pain. Sneak door. Sneak door. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone until it's off.